Greetings, this is Skyler Saunders saying, what's current? Back to Diddy. Hell, we got John Does, we got Jane Does. Now, a Jane Doe has been converted to Anna Kane, former wife of Canadian hockey player Evander Kane. Now that the judge has ruled that she has to come out with her real name, it is apparent that, Diddy is going to continue to fight for his right to be in the world, to be into, different sectors of the United States and the earth. He's going to continue to fight for that, even with this, revelation that the Jane Doe was somebody that accused him of sexually assaulting her when she was just 17 years old. And this could happen with Jay-Z. Jay-Z was looking like, hey, what are you talking about, Jane Doe? What are you talking? What is this Jane Doe stuff? Say your name. Be present. Stand up. Step into the light. Be in the forefront. I need to know who is who. And these charges for Jay-Z are not criminal charges. They're lawsuits. They're civil suits. But for Diddy, this is a criminal suit. This is weird. So it's like, it's actually still a civil suit even for Diddy. It just adds to the over 120 different lawsuits that have been brought against his name since. So we have to really look at that entire swath of different accusations and things of that nature. I think with Anna Kane, she might have to retract something. She might have to say something maybe it's different, something that may have changed over the years. Salute to Wizard. Good day to you, sir. Take your time. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my voice real low, so I can't say it with my chest. I have to be real subdued. But I appreciate you for coming in, Wizard. Salute to you. You're day one. All right, who is this? Cone on the bricks. When are you addressing the gay allegations, bro? I'm not your bro. I've already addressed the gay allegations against Diddy. It's not what I'm really interested in too much, but those are very serious and very complicated situation. Okay, who's this? Catcher boy, hi. Cone on the bricks. Never mind, wrong person. Must be. Okay, now it's a party. There's 21 people in here. I appreciate that. I like the fact that there's 21 people in here. I really am enjoying that. It's gonna go down to 6, I know. But yeah, so it's Anna Kane. She's very attractive. Married. She was once married to Becky with the good hair, Evander Kane. Already mysterious. Rhea or Ree says mysterious. Corner on the Brick says I subscribe. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you. Anakin. Okay, no, but I need you to do backflip. Can you do that? If you give me $1,000, I will do a backflip right now. If you put in $1,000, my Cash App. Let me put that up right now. I'm gonna put this up right here. It's currently going in right now. Hold on. Just give me a moment. Sure, I got it right. Everybody's in there. Pow. There it is. So you hit that up, hit that Cash App up. Whew, I got these lights on me, crazy. Sup, Tristan D. What's going on, Tristan? Hey, yo, sup? I see you. What's up, Tristan? What's up? Star, about to do a show here. I know. And if y'all want to jump ship, I can appreciate that. Don't go to me just to say, oh, well, he doesn't have as many followers. He doesn't have as many people, you know, he doesn't have that many. Don't say that. Say, look, we're going for the big guy. Go for the big guns. Go for the big guns. Go to the most successful. Go for the winner. I'm not the winner in that. I'm a winner, but I'm not the winner in the case between he and myself in terms of followers, legendary status. I can't come close to him, so I wouldn't don't say, you know, poor little me, you know, you got to go for the little guy. No, don't forget about the little guy. Go for the big guy. I encourage you to. Okay, if we donate 1,000, you'll do it. I'll do it. Yes, give me $1,000. I will try my very best. I don't know if I can do a backflip, but I will try. Nothing much. All right, good to go. How about you? Well, it's not a how about you situation. This is about focusing on Diddy. This is about, you know, the trial that is coming up on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. That's very racist, I know, but did it anyway. So Tristan D, we're staying on topic. I knew it was gonna go down to like 3, it was up to 21. So unleash the Diddy. That's what Wald P Fan says. Okay, salute to that. I don't know what that means, but okay. But it means you know, free Diddy. I can say that. It's free Diddy, free Diddy, free Diddy. Give him his bail. He put up the house for this. He put up the house. House costs like 48 million, 61 million, something like that. Between 48 and 61 million dollars. He put it up. So I think it is very powerful to realize that this Jane Doe has been converted to Anna Kane. And that was at the judge's ruling. The judge said, okay, look, if you're going to be serious about this, you're going to have to put your name on it. And that's exactly what Jay-Z is saying. He's saying, for one thing, it's not these allegations are criminal. Rape is criminal. It's not a civil suit. If you're serious about this, why don't you put me in a criminal case? Second of all, if you're going to be serious about it, use your name. Don't be anonymous. Don't be a John or Jane Doe. Be whoever you are. Be Anna Kane. What is that? Wald P. Fanny? I can't pronounce that properly, but he or she says you are a good man. Well, I appreciate that. If you're sincere, I do appreciate that. But yeah, so this is where we are right now. This is the case we have to focus on. We have to continue to see what it is about, because Anna Kane is just one, and they're asking. I was watching Law & Crime, excellent platform on YouTube. If I had, you know, enough money they were paying me, I would definitely give them a lot of airtime, or, you know, have them as sponsors. But they haven't given me a red penny, like Jay-Z said. But they do excellent commentary. They were talking about how John very you know, possible that she could start a snowball effect that could the John Does and the Jane Does and the cases, the many cases there are, they could all reveal themselves. They could be identified, and we're just looking to see what that is. And in the meantime, Diddy is, you know, getting back rubs and allegedly having his floors swept and mopped, and his clothes, you know, pressed or folded up. You know, so that's the reality of this whole game, is to make it known that Diddy is still fighting. He's still fighting. He's still maintaining his innocence. He is an innocent man, as we all know right now. He's not been convicted of anything. He has a clean record. I would imagine he has a clean conscience. if that's possible. Okay, I just saw the notice that Mr. Troy starts rain starting the show right now. Try not to laugh, but that was funny. That's funny because it's like, if y'all want to leave, y'all can. I'm not going to stop you. I get dividends in the rebroadcast land anyway, so it's all right. You know, and people subscribe and donate throughout the day anyway. So if y'all want to switch over to him, I would totally understand that. Totally understand that. I thought he went on earlier today. I didn't see him. Or he was going to go later on tonight. Yeah, Wizard says I'm still here. Okay, salute, salute, salute. If you are here, I do appreciate that. Because that means that, you know, you could have gone to Star, or Mr. Troy Star Terrain. And you said, you know what, let me see what this goofy nigga has to say. Live, you know, because this is all going to be rebroadcast. But I was up to 21, so that's going to be like 130 people. And concurrently, I probably had about 11, 12, 13, something like that. So it's all numbers game. It's all about the numbers. It's all about the numbers. Everything is about numbers. I put in, you know, Diddy is innocent 21. I've done over 21 shows because I experimented a little bit. I said, you know, let me take out the Diddy's innocent part, just put in a title. Then I put in the Diddy's innocent part again and blew up a little bit more. So I was like, maybe I should start doing this some more. I'm going for the numbers. It's all a numbers game, kids. It's all about the numbers. So anyway, that's just housekeeping for me. At this point, let me give you my sponsor, LifeStrongApparel.com, LIFESTRONG Once you go there, you can see treats for the doggies. You can see purple raw sea moss. You can see a pound of raw wild crafted sea moss. There's LifeStrong sea moss gel. There's even fitness gear and a snapback with the LifeStrong logo on it. So if you go there, make your purchases, you put in SKYLER10 or Skyler10, and you can get 10% off your purchases. So that's how much it is with that. So 10% off your purchases, and you'll be very happy with whatever you know items you may choose. So go, once again, that site is LifeStrongApparel.com. All right, so Anna Kane, she hasn't. I don't know if she has a statement. I don't think she's made a statement. They're just saying who is she and what she, you know, where she come from, and what are, you know, what are her intentions. That's basically, excuse me, that's basically what it boils down to. Excuse me. That's basically what it boils down to. Becky. Okay, Becky. Just joined. What's going on? What's going on, Becky? Are you new to the show? Who else is here? Ben Brewer. Salute to you. Salute to you. Wizard said finally watched the movie Fight Club. I've only seen that in bits and pieces. I've never seen Fight Club from start to finish. I know it has something to do with Delaware. They're making the soap in Delaware or something like that. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong, Wizard. They're making soap in Delaware, or my home state where I am currently. Yeah, in 1999, movie Fight Club. Soap is a central part of the story, and soap maker Tyler Durden's company, Paper Street Soap Company, is located in Wilmington, Delaware. That's funny. See, I had to laugh at that. That's funny. Let me see. Yes, first time watching. Thank you, Becky. Make sure you hit. Is it Becky or Recky? I see. Now I see it's Recky. Okay, Recky. I thought it was Becky. Excuse me. Recky, salute. Make sure you hit my Cash App with at least $5. Anything less than $5 will be refunded to you. So let that be known. All right. So I almost said Danny Kane. That's Diddy's group, and it's Audrey Day. I think is the one that's accused. She has accused him of something or something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure, but this is Anna Kane. This is the divorced wife of uh, Evander Kane, the Canadian hockey player. Okay, so I think with the amount of you know, amount of lawsuits. Diddy and Jay-Z have ganged up basically on Tony Busby. Busby is a Marine. He is a high-powered lawyer, attorney or a lawyer. He is definitely focused on winning these cases because he's going to get a big percentage from somebody. Somebody's going to give him at least maybe 10, 20, maybe $30 million at least based on these lawsuits, depending on how much that Diddy has to pay or will pay or may pay if when it goes to these civil cases. So, you know, Anna Kane is just the first, I think, in the people who to be revealed. She has spoken out. She says, "I'm not intimidated." So she's saying that she's holding tight and keeping it the truth, and her truth, I guess you can say. She's being very truthful in her mind. Maybe I'm not sure. We're not sure what she did with Diddy and what Diddy did to her, but and that will all be found out by a jury. And after his criminal cases are done, whatever, if he walks away, guilty or not guilty, because look at this, it's zero. Look at that right there. It says 0. It reads 0. Now back to 1. So Anna Kane is the like, I don't want to say she's the sacrificial lamb, but she's like the or she could be like a scapegoat. There's all these animal metaphors now. What is she to this whole idea? What is it? She says, I had hoped to use a pseudonym in pursuing justice for what happened to me as a teenager. Defendants demand that I use my real name, was an attempt to intimidate me, but I am not intimidated. I am prepared to proceed and hold accountable those who have harmed me. Why now? Why now? I don't, it's like, I understand why now, but it's still goofy. It's still weird. It's still strange. Because if it was, Cassie was the one that like broke the levee open. She was the one. No, maybe she was like the hurricane that, and then the levees broke after all the water, the deluge. All of that happened. She started it. She started, and she obviously named herself. She wasn't like Jane Doe did. Was beaten over the head with something, or was dragged out of the hotel room, or dragged back in it, or almost was pummeled and kicked and assaulted in certain ways. But that's the reality of it all. It says Kane has sued. This is coming from popculture.com. I don't know about its credibility, but apparently it is a credible source. Kane has sued Combs, former Bad Boys CEO Harvey Pierre, and a third person for sex trafficking and gang rape when she was 17 years old in 2003. Claiming that as a teen, she was given drugs and alcohol at Daddy's house recording studio in Manhattan before being viciously gang raped, one after the other. Diddy has denied the allegations. So he's like, he's standing 10 toes down. He's standing on business. He's standing on everything that is possible. He's standing on all of that. Everything that has come to fruition, everything that comes to light. And he's still saying, nope, I didn't do it. It didn't happen. I don't care. That's a hard nigga. That's a hard nigga. Diddy's a gangster. You can't take that away from him. He's a gangster. He's straight gangster because he's not backing down. He's not saying, you know what? Let me cop to a lesser charge. Let me say this. I want to change my plea. This is too much. I'm getting weighed down, and it's too much for me. I can't take it anymore. It's a problem. You know, he's not saying any of that. None of that he's saying. He's not saying any of that. And that's what's so rough. That's what's so tough. So, like I said, I'm watching Law and Crime. They do extra work. They're all pretty much everybody's involved that are, you know, not just journalists. They're actual, you know, former lawyers and former attorneys or current lawyers and attorneys. So I trust them a lot with this case. They do everything. They do missing persons. They do kidnappings. They do, you know, crime sprees and stuff like that. They do all kinds of different cases, and especially high-profile celebrity cases like this, which garner a lot of views, a lot of clicks and taps. So they're definitely, you know, happy with that amount. But Anna Kane coming out. I think she's the very first one. She's like Delaware. She's the first. She may not be the last. She may not be included, you know, in a lot of lists, but she was the first, no matter what. Here's also from, this is the beginning. The ex-wife of NHL player Evander Kane filed an amended complaint in federal district court in Manhattan on Friday, December 6th. People reports using her real name after U.S. District Judge Jessica G.L. Clark ruled that she could not use a pseudonym in her lawsuit against the rapper and music mogul. So this is the weird, this is so, law is erudite and deep and crazy and just legalese. You can just get lost in it. You can just completely get lost in the legalese of it all. But from what I understand, this is the part that I do get, that I do understand, is the fact that, you know, it's final. That's one thing about the law. It's final. Once that gavel hits, that's it. I mean, until something else comes up, maybe some new evidence, something new, then it's a final again. Like, it doesn't. I don't think there's open cases and there's cold cases, but once they're solved, that's it. It's done. But what I want to know is, why is anybody else a Jane Doe or a John Doe? Why aren't they revealing their true selves? Somebody who has revealed himself is former actor and the original Doughboy as the young man, not the older man, Ice Cube, but the younger man, Bayha Jackson. Bayha Jackson is a great speaker. He's a great thinker. He's a great conversationalist. He's a great humorist. He has his own YouTube channel. It's BEEJACKSON 5478 B Jackson on YouTube. Make sure you get the subscriptions up, like and share his videos. He's talking about fried chicken, sardines on the grill, near beer or non-alcoholic beverages, and female strippers. So if you like any or all of those things, check out Bayha Jackson on YouTube. Okay. So looks like the comments have slowed down quite a bit. I know I hadn't said anything for a few minutes. I knew this was gonna happen though. It was up to 21. That's as much as I got, 21. And it quickly dropped down to 0. That's funny to me. That's funny. I had to laugh at that. Pardon me. See? It's like pardon me. I had to laugh at that. But Anna Kane is she could be another Cassie. She could be another Cassie. She could be another person that says, "Look, I'm stepping forward with my words and my deed and my name and my words." Let me see if I let me see if I can go there. There's a page with Bill Cosby accusers. And it was on the cover of the New York magazine. See, he even had Jane Doe's. He had Jane Doe's Bill Cosby, and I can't. There's all these paywalls. I can't read anything because everything is all paywall. Oh my god! But as I can see, there were 58 Bill Cosby accusers. 58, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 were Jane Doe's. Were never even. They were never even considered. They were never even considered. So, who knows what this situation is going to be like? If it's going to be like Bill Cosby or not. So I'm down to 0. I have 8 likes. I'm down to 0 viewers. It's going to be like 1, then 2, then 0, then there's 2. That's funny. Pardon me. I had to laugh at that. Let me see. So it was quite a few, but I think Diddy bested Cosby in terms of accusations for a civil suit. He has over 120 different men and women and men. It's really a sad state of affairs for everybody, not just Diddy, but his accusers, everybody. As it gets to a point where you say, okay, are these people telling like it is? Are they saying the truth? Are they saying what's real? Are they saying what's just? Or are they just saying? What is it? What is the fact? What are the facts? Show me the Carfax. Show me the Carfax of Diddy's infidelities and crimes, not just things that are immoral, but illegal as well. Taking the idea of, let me see, who is this? Nathaniel Eaton, wizard. You don't talk about Fight Club. That was funny. I just talked about Fight Club. I broke the first rule of Fight Club. We're gonna do, somebody gonna jump out and fight me. And how many reviewers and different people had to review the film, and the actual director that talked about it. I want to say his name is Palamuk. What's his name? Palahniuk, Chuck Palahniuk. So he had at least the writer of the movie, of the novel itself. And Jim Uls wrote the screenplay. But Chuck Palahniuk gets most of the credit. He gets most of the credit. Hey, Nathaniel, make sure you hit that Cash App. Make sure you hit that Cash App, Nathaniel. I appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe as well. Appreciate that too. So, and Anna Kane, she's that new it girl. Because we found out who it is, girl. She reveals her identity. This is black news. It's black news. Anna Kane, ex-wife of NHL player, reveals her identity to accuse Diddy of sexual assault in lawsuit. Anna's lawsuit claims that in 2003, she was just 17 years old. She was invited to New York by Harvey Pierre, who at the time was the president of Bad Boy Entertainment. After meeting him in Detroit, she alleges that she was given drugs and alcohol before being assaulted by Diddy and others at a recording studio. Her lawsuit includes photos, she says, prove her presence at the studio. Although Diddy was denied on accusations, Anna remains determined to pursue the case. Anna and Evander Kane married in 2018 and have one child together. They separated in 2021, and Evander has not been mentioned in the lawsuit. So he looks like he's clear for now. We have to say clear for now. Definitely have to say for now, because we don't know exactly when or where he may pop up and how he might show himself. So I don't know what to tell him what hockey team you play for. The Edmonton Oilers, if you're at all curious. I'm tearing up because I don't have any people watching me. No, I just have something in my eye. I don't know. These bright lights are doing me no good. Just have to show my handsome face. That's it. You know? Just to show my handsome face, so I'm still seeing a lot of different takes on all of this. Oh, here's more. Here's what the claims became further unraveled further. As the night wore on, the 17-year-old Miss Kane became more and more inebriated, eventually to the point that she could not possibly have consented to having sex with anyone, much less someone twice her age, the complaint states. While at the studio, Miss Kane was gang raped by Mr. Combs, the third assailant, and Mr. Pierre in that order. That is the claimant. That's not, actual facts yet, but that's in the claim, in the complaint. The lawsuit, this is from SCMP.com. The lawsuit includes 4 photos that were taken in the studio that night, leaving no doubt that Miss Kane was in Mr. Combs' New York City studio with Mr. Combs on the night she was raped. And I can say rape and sexual assault because I'm not tied to YouTube's advertising program or its what is it called? What is it, super stickers and super chat? I don't get super stickers or super chats. I get donations via PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. I prefer Cash App. Cash App is the greatest one so far. So I appreciate anyone, everyone chipping in the Cash App. So I appreciate you. I just don't know what she does, though. Everybody's saying, you know, who she was formerly married, to whom she was formerly married, but they're not saying anything about her. Not saying what she did for a living or anything. Let me see if I can pull up that. You know. And okay, that's a man. And Duncan. Whoa. Okay, I'm going on a rabbit hole right now. Hold on. I'm still looking for this. Give me a moment. Okay, I'll look that up later. Something I was looking up, just some regular time. But I'm looking for, what does she do? What is she? Is she an influencer? Is she a content creator? What the hell does she do? What is she? Is she just an accuser? Is that her job, accusing people? What did she do? Was she a housewife? That's fine. She could have been a trad wife, I guess. I don't know what. You know, it doesn't say anything about her profession or her career or anything. I don't see anything related to it. I don't. That should be a point of contention. She has no career. She has no viability. I think was she a model? Let me see if she because she has the physique of a traditional model. You know, very slim. You know, nice build up top, curvy, but not, you know, BBW. They have a timeline. Let me see. They had several disputes with her husband, Evander. He was included in allegations of gambling addiction, financial neglect, and accusations of abuse. She was just getting abused left and right. But it's so weird. We look at the pictures. We look at when they're standing in front of the screens with the different companies and stuff behind it, and you're like saying, "Oh, well, they look so happy. They look so together. They look so well." And it's not all good. It's not always the case. Not everything is, you know, what it is, what it seems like. Rhonda Anderson says she has a right to protect herself. It's the shame that keeps so many quiet. So how come so many bring their names forth without, you know, being? I mean, I understand that she has a right to protect herself and use Jane Doe, but why do people say, you know, why didn't? And she had to obviously change it because the judge said it anyway. So why even do, you know, protect yourself in that way? You have to answer that for me, Rhonda. And I appreciate a cash app if you don't mind. This is pretty serious stuff. If she was a kid when it happened, okay, Rhonda Anderson is responding to me. If she was a kid when it happened, I'll come back. I'm still looking for her career. I don't know what she is or was. Was she just, you know, arm candy? Was she just a pretty face and a slim waist? She had previously had a child. She had a child, and it passed during the 26th week. All right, she has the right to stay Jane Doe. Not anymore. The judge ordered that she has. She's obviously not Jane Doe anymore because she's Anna Kane. She's Anna Kane. What are you talking about, Rhonda? What are you talking about, Miss Anderson? I don't know what you mean. She doesn't have the right to stay Jane Doe. The judge ordered her to say her name. Say her name. Say her name. You're saying that she could have potential untreated mental health issues and the effects of the son of the partier's young daughter. Vander's legal counsel, Travis Kopelka, shared in a statement to the New York Post. Following the court's ruling, Anna allegedly took to social media to share a video of Vander. She does have Instagram handles. I do know that. She definitely does have those. Sorry, I don't know that he ordered it, but the law is... Well, it's actually a female. It was a female judge. Female judge ordered it. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. But the law is in place to protect victims. Absolutely, I agree. But it's also in place to protect the innocent, which is Diddy. Diddy is innocent. He's being held in detention right now, but he's an innocent man no matter how you shape it. No matter how you look at it, he's an innocent man. So you have to protect everybody. Everybody. That's why you see on outside of courtrooms, and you see that justice is blind. She doesn't see one way or the other. She only carries the scales of justice. That's all. That's all there is to that. This is talking about Anna Kane. Particularly and notably egregious in Anna's social media post on December 1st. Aside from the not credible and defamatory nature of the statement, is her stated intention to target me, hurt me, and a call to attention to the public at large. This is talking about her husband. This is kind of going off script, but it gives you a little background of who Anna Kane is, besides just I don't want to say a media slur, but it's coming to it, or smut. Seeks to get a restraining order against her. And that's alleged anyway. I'm not trying to get looped into a lawsuit myself. Seeks to get a restraining order against her. She seeks only to cause me pain privately and publicly. I'm afraid she may come to my residence, which is confidential, and try to harm me or take our daughter. The Superior Court of California, County of Santa Clara, granted Vander's request for a restraining order. So I'm going to look at this. Anna Kane... Alright, so one Anna Kane. Here's Anna Kane. Her account is private. She has 2 posts with 23.6 thousand followers. I was about to say philosophers. She has followers. I believe this is all about $1 billion morality clause. What is a $1 billion morality clause? I'm not familiar with that. $1 billion morality clause. I don't know about that, but it says Kensington's mom. That's all it says. Kensington's mom. She has. I can find no careers, nothing, and I'm not saying that has to be direct and has to be brought to the light. Don't get me wrong. I think it's probably guilty of a lot of things that people have said about him, but it's about money. Fact. That's what it all comes down to. That's what the whole matters are all about. Sex, drugs, and money. Used to be sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but it's sex, drugs, and money, really. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. Alcohol company. Well, here we go with the conspiracisms. Are you talking about with I think it's Adalgio? Yeah, Adalgio with the Ciroc, and they're going after him, and he said, I'm gonna sue you, and they're like, okay, we can let all this rain down on your head, and you'll be forever disgraced no matter what happens. That's the weird thing about all of this. It's the stink. It's the stain. You might have the stuff off you, but the stain is there. The stink is still there, and it's gonna follow him for the rest of his life, no matter what. And it's gonna be said, even when he dies. Well, Diddy was this powerhouse producer and rapper and actor and philanthropist and all these things, but he was accused of multiple charges against his name, and he had multiple lawsuits against his name, and we're gonna allow him to rest in peace. But I'm just saying, the day that he does of his demise, I can die before him. I'm just saying. Rhonda says, yes, if they can provide immoral, they don't have to pay him. Okay. I did not know that. You must have more knowledge than I. Thank you very much. Tip of my hat to you. I appreciate it. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. So, like I said, Anna Kane, she's not much of anything. She's a pretty face. She has some good features. She looks like she's got some work done. That's alleged. I don't know if she has work done. It looks like it, but she's not a she's easy on the eyes. But I don't know what she does. I don't know if she writes, produces, acts, directs, models, promotes. I have no idea because her account is private. But she has over 23,000 followers. So that's pretty strong for somebody that was just the arm candy and the wife of an NHL player. One of the few men of color in the NHL, by the way, Evander Kane. So that's the disturbing trend. But you know what else? What is not disturbing? The skills of this young man. Dot focus. He is a definite threat. Hold on, let me see. It's DOTFOCUS _ on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, go to I'm looking for it. What the hell? Okay. Dot focus _ Okay, so it's dot focus _ I'm gonna see how many subscribers he has. When I first started, he had 87. Now he has 91. I'm gonna claim those subscribers. I'm claiming those subscribers in my own name, Skyler Saunders. DOTFOCUS _ he has great skills on COD or Call of Duty. He's got the traditional rifle. He's got a sniper rifle. He's killing the bad guys. He's wiping them off. And he's not looking to shoot up a school, a college, a synagogue, a church, a mosque, concerts, a gay bar. He's not looking forward to doing any of that. He's just killing, graphic, made people on a virtual scale. So just check out his work. Check out all his videos that he's uploaded, and get back to me and tell him that the goofy guy Skyler Saunders sent you. I appreciate it. It's in their contracts. Facts. All famous people. This is not about justice. It's about money and control. They want us all to stay in our place, and I try to always look both sides. I salute to you, Rhonda. You seem like a knowledgeable person. Do you have some kind of degree or something like that? Do you have a law degree or any other kind of degrees available? So, Anna Kane, I would imagine it's gonna be other people that are gonna have to step forward, and can't be just Jane Doe's. Can't just show to themselves to be Jane Doe's. Maybe the people in Cosby when I came out with them, maybe they died. Some of them may have died, but they showed the pictures of the other women. There was 58, and there's way more than 58 for Diddy. I don't know. It's such a mess. It's so messy, child. It's so messy, child. It is a complete and utter disgrace. He can't even if he is cleared of all charges, all the suits go away. He doesn't have to pay a dime. He doesn't pay a red penny like Jay-Z says. It will still be on him. It will still be a red wine stain on his white shirt for his white parties. You'll still be able to see it. You'll still be able to see it. If Anna Kane is wise, she will just stay, next to it. I'm a social worker and a survivor. Oh, salute to you, Rhonda. I appreciate you for coming in here. You're a survivor of some kind of trauma, and I do respect that. I acknowledge that you are coming through with your truth, so I do appreciate it. Thank you for spending time with me. I sincerely do appreciate it. Thank you very much for spending time and offering candid bits of information. I do appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I think that if we focus on, the funny parts, the baby oil, ha ha, he, yeah, that's funny. Nah, we can make so many jokes. I mean, you can start with that, but it's very serious. These are people's lives. These are women and men whose lives will never be the same again because they're harboring in their minds. It's all psychological. It's all psychological. It's all in the mental. They're harboring all these different traumas and different hurts that weigh upon their soul, weigh upon their souls. So we have to keep that into constant contact with our own set of morals, guidelines, and parameters, and our virtues, and who we are as a people. Who do we want to hold up as heroes? I'm not gonna lie, Diddy was my hero. He was in my top 10 rappers of all time. My favorite rapper is not greatest. He was a terrible rapper, but I just liked him personally. Among them, Will Smith, Master P, Cameron, Jadakiss, Twista. I can go on and on, but those are my favorite rappers, and he happened to be in the top 10. He is no longer. I mean, he fell off. He fell off big time. It's a wrap for him. We'll see what the theater is going to be like. That this is all going to be theater. This is already theater. It's just going to be magnified and even more when it comes to the trials, the different cases that will be brought up, all the civil suits, everything that's is going to be made into a big production. My parents, you can say, oh well, maybe you can't, you guys can't. I'll say it though. My parents killed themselves when I was 14, and then I went into the system. I'm gonna say went into the system. She writes win, but the writing, typing probably, and put in the word win when it meant win. But that's very serious. As people say now, I'll be cautious and say unalived themselves when Rhonda was 14. That's very, very, very serious, very sad, and I do, have admiration for your courage to still live on in life and make something of yourself. That's very admirable. That's very courageous and daring that you carried on despite the trauma. You found them. Wow. That is traumatic. That is very serious, and I hate to end on my show on this note, but I'm glad that you're telling your story. I appreciate this. I'm not kidding. I'm very serious about this because that is a very, very jarring and horrific thing to witness. You know, your parents, you know, um, unalived. I'll try to keep it in the internet's talk. Unalived, and you're only 14. At any age, you could be 61 and you find your parents, dead, by their own hand. That would be tremendously shocking and horrific at any age, but especially 14. That just worsens things. Just makes things incredibly more difficult to understand and to process. So I do commend you. I seriously commend you, Rhonda. Thank you for taking the time to tell your story. I appreciate it. I'd like to tell the world, just don't know how because it's so violent. I would definitely, and I mean this in all sincerity, get in touch with lawyers first. Get in touch with lawyers. Tell them or ask them, what are the parameters I can tell this in a book or in a movie form or in like a dramatic film or a documentary or something like that. You can. There's many things you can explore. Not necessarily to just make money, which is beautiful. Making money is great, but this is a lot more serious than just trying to turn a coin. I do understand that, but if you want to let the world know, talk to lawyers first. Let them know that you're serious, that you want to make this into a something that is powerful and will resonate with people, and that you could possibly donate to charity, to a 501c3, different charities that carry or the banner for shielding children from neglect, trauma, and or severe situations. I like to spend hope. I think we can end it on that note. Rhonda says, I like to spend hope. And I like to spend time with you guys. I appreciate everybody that came in. I should get my numbers in. I'm going to see about that. But I appreciate Rhonda at this time for her courageous way of conveying her story very delicately, very, honorably. And I do thank you. I respect you. And I salute you. I salute you, Rhonda. Thank you very much for enriching my show with your words. So I appreciate it. So that's all for Skyler Saunders Sing. I hope you enjoyed the quiet talk. Quiet talk. And so I will be back sometime tomorrow, maybe around this time, maybe later, maybe earlier. We'll see what happens. But I thank you for tuning in, and I shall see you some other time. Take care.